Good morning, friends. This early morning session is dedicated to class 10 as the board exam is still 25 days away and the children may get lethargic in preparation. So, in order to tune up their preparation, time and again I have been revising the lessons and making them acquainted with the subject matter. Today we are taking the lesson that is story in supplementary reader, lesson number 9, and BHOLI by Abbas. Let me first introduce about the characters. The first character is BHOLI, the girl, one of the daughters of the seven children of Ramlal, a very perspective and a very rich, farmer of the village, in Namandar, who is prosperous enough, but he is also not educated and he doesn't understand the importance of education. His wife is a typical mother and she is very conservative. Holi's mother is a very typical mother. She is very conservative. She does not take care of Holi as a sincere mother. And then the third character is Bisambarnath, the prospective husband of the proposed husband of Holi later on, though she refused to marry him. And the school teacher, Holi's teacher, is a very encouraging woman. She teaches and makes Holi capable of living her life independently. It is she who really makes Holi independent and well to do. The story begins like that. Uh, Holi, one of these seven children of, Ramlal, very perspective and very prosperous villager. She is the fourth, daughter of Ramlal, and unfortunately she met with an accident at the age of 10 months. When she was just 10 months, she fell off her cot and she got her brain damaged. Because of that, there was a slow development in her physical and mental growth, and because of that she became a simpleton. She was not able to speak even at the age of 5. She started speaking at the age of 5 but with a stammer. The second accident took place when she was just 2 years old. She became a victim of smallpox, and all over her body and face there were pock marks. So her face became pock marked, and she became ugly. Then one day a primary school was to be inaugurated by the Tahsildar of that village or that panchayat. He visited the village. The primary school was inaugurated. The Tahsildar advised Ramlal to send his daughters to school because he believed that sending the girls to school will encourage other girls to attend school, and that will be a little bit progressive for the village. Ramlal, though a little hesitant because his wife objected initially of sending her daughters to school, but later on she was convinced with the fact that if she would be educated, there will be little problem about her marriage. Holly started attending school. In the beginning, she was fearful of going to school. She didn't feel comfortable, but it was her teacher who made her comfortable. And later on, she found that she was very comfortable, and she started learning, though slowly, but she started learning with the help of her teacher. Her interest grew larger in studies. She grew little bit. She became grown up, and that, at last, after a few years after she got educated, a proposal came of marriage from Bisambarnath, one of the villagers who was lame and a widower, having grown up children. The proposal was not liked by Ramlal in the beginning. It was his wife who wanted that Holi should be married because she just thought Holi as a burden. On the day of wedding, everything was ready. At the time of celebration, or before just a few hours of celebration, Bishambarnath demanded 5,000 as dowry from Ramlal. Bholi heard all this. Ramlal was ready to give this dowry to Bishambarnath, but Bholi asked her father not to give dowry and refused to marry that greedy widower. She decided that she would serve the village by teaching in the same school where she had been educated and will help and take care of her parents. So it was her guts and courage and her determination that made Wally an example for other girls of the village. And she did the same thing what she promised. She joined this school, the same school where she had been educated, and went on serving the school by teaching and making the villagers well educated. So that is how we come to understand that if a girl has a determination and guts to do something, she can do. Marriage is not the only option for a girl to be independent. A girl must get educated and become self-reliant, then only the society will change. So it was the perception of Holly after getting education that made a radical change in her attitude, and she understood and acknowledged the importance of education. It is very important. K. Abbas has just exhibited this fact that it is very important that the parents should understand the importance of a girls' education, because even today some of the orthodox and conservative people in the villages do not want to send their girls, their daughters to schools and don't want to educate them. But that is the backwardness and the ill thought of the parents. They should understand that now girls are able to do everything what the boys are doing. Rather, they are excelling in studies. They are the pilots, they are the engineers, they are the technocrats, they are the doctors. They are in every field. They are excelling in every field, contributing their knowledge and skill for the proper growth of the nation. So we should never underestimate the talents and potential of the girls. Rather, we should give them the chance. Nowadays, we can see that even in dance and reality shows, girls are excelling. They are far excellent, and they are doing excellent work and making their parents proud. So we should always learn from this lesson that a girl like Bholi can understand the importance of change through education. Why not others? And that is what K. Abbas has tried to exhibit through this story. Bholi. Simply, we can say that this story is an inspiration for all the girls to fight for their right, because unless and until they will be educated, they will never be able to realize the importance of their position in the society, and that is what I believe. Thank you very much.